greeting as well, and I am very happy. Are you happy in your relationship?
Yes, this relationship is a happy place for me. It's like
I love that you use the word happy place.
No, but seriously, it's like for me, it's one of those things where I found where I can seeing her happy actually makes me really happy. So I'm very grateful. I thank God each and every day, and I'm just letting God guide.
Jennifer Hudson just flipped the whole narrative, and this twist has everyone's jaw on the floor. The drama is spilling over, egos are clashing, and Jen's response is being called nothing short of legendary. What looked like a sweet romance filled with compliments and harmony is now unraveling into receipts, rumors, and heavy consequences that could change everything. Common went out of his way to praise her publicly, calling Jen one of his biggest blessings and even claiming the two were equally yoked. But fans are questioning if that was genuine love talk or just a smooth cover-up for a situation brewing underneath. Hudson herself made it clear that late-night calls with her man were her happy place, selling the image of a picture-perfect bond. But here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. Word on the street is that Jennifer might have a brand new man in the picture, and if the whispers are true,
I heard coming live from the happy place, always bringing out guests that you can't replace. And this next one is special, cause just like me, he's from the south side of the Chi City. He makes music and movies.
Common just got hit with a reality check that cut deeper than anyone expected. Suddenly, what looked like a love story might be nothing more than a headline-making heartbreak. Or maybe Common hasn't even caught on yet. Either way, the whispers hit like a knockout punch, and now the entire scene is buzzing. Once the receipts surfaced, fans realized this wasn't just another celebrity hiccup. This was about pride, power plays, and a love story turning into an all-out standoff. And let's be real, this energy didn't just pop out of nowhere. The cracks were there long before anyone dared to say it out loud. Common and Jennifer Hudson's history runs deep. Both Chicago legends, both with trophy shelves stacked to the ceiling. Their paths kept crossing. Charity galas, music festivals, red carpets. It was always a vibe. By 2024, they weren't just showing up at the same events. They were co-starring in that sci-fi thriller Breathe. And trust, that wasn't just another Hollywood paycheck. It was a set where their chemistry practically demanded attention. By early 2023, the paparazzi couldn't keep up. Philly, Chicago, Malibu, you name it, the cozy sightings were everywhere. Blogs ran wild, but TMZ kept stamping the Just Friends headline while both of them dodged questions with perfectly polished answers. But the internet? Nah, people weren't buying that story for a second. They saw the spark, and they called it for what it was. Fast forward to July 2024, and the Mima I Made It podcast turned the rumors into full-on fire. Around the 20-minute mark, Common gushed about Jen being one of his greatest blessings, even calling their bond the most important part of his life. He dropped words like alignment, partnership, even that equally yoked gem.
Speaking of EGOTs from the South Side, Jennifer Hudson, yes, your girlfriend, how special is that relationship to you?
Oh man, that relationship is one of the greatest blessings and most important things in my life, in my whole journey in life. The friendship, the partnership, the life partnership, just the connection. Aspiring to have somebody who's as talented and just soulful and like gifted and can do all these different things, and is one of the greatest vocalists of all time, and just this pure artist, man. Like, she's a special artist, but then to have someone who, most importantly, when it comes to relationship, is just like, it's like equal yoke. Y'all can.
On paper, it sounded sweet, but fans caught the undertone. It felt less like love and more like bragging rights. That humble flex didn't slide past anyone. Meanwhile, Jen played it smooth, never letting the tension break her stride. Jennifer kept her eyes on the bigger picture.
I'm very grateful. I thank God each and every day, and I'm just letting God guide this relationship.
Because God is in it, right?
God is in it.
That's right. Listen. Okay, this is the happy place. And we,
Speak on it.
she the
Speak
one
on
you
it.
say.
Speak on it.
I heard that.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
But here at the Happy Place, we like to respect people's privacy, so I'm not gonna ask you too many more questions about that.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody wanna know, so I had to.
Yeah.
Ms. Hudson had to get into that thing.
We keep it private, but I want to acknowledge how wonderful she is, how great she is. So that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel that same way about my partner.
Her talk show and her music stay front and center. Every now and then, she'd slide in subtle hints, like casually calling him that man of mine at the Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival. It was just enough to keep fans guessing without ever spelling it out. Yeah, Common popped up on her show once or twice, but Jen wasn't about to stage some gushy love fest for cameras. No long monologues, no fairy tale declarations whispered behind the curtain. She kept it classy, controlled, and very deliberate, almost like she was protecting the narrative before it even had a chance to spin out of her hands. Jen wasn't here for their love life turning into free promo for Common's image. She wanted privacy over performance, and that mismatch started to stir real tension. Remember how I said one night would flip everything upside down? This was it. The night the crack split wide open. It all went down right after the Grammys buzz died down, when Common slid into an exclusive post-awards party at Delilah's in L.A. No cameras allowed, but come on, industry folks can't hold water if their lives depended on it. Word spread fast. Common was caught getting extra cozy with a tall model type in a corner booth. And no, it wasn't Jennifer Hudson. He wasn't even pretending to keep it low, arm around her, laughing in her ear, looking way too comfortable to pass as friends. And here's the kicker. Jen didn't hear it from him. She found out like the rest of us, through whispers and headlines. For someone as guarded as Jennifer, especially after her split from David Otunga, this wasn't just a sting. This was public humiliation, and in Hollywood, humiliation cuts deeper because it's also business. Jennifer isn't just any celeb. She's an EGOT, a talk show host, a brand investors bank on. So having her name tied to gossip about her man creeping with models, that's a direct hit to the empire she built. Behind the scenes, she had already iced him out. On the surface, she threw subtle shade that had half the industry whispering. But then, she took it up a notch. This time it wasn't words, it was moves. Strategic, calculated moves that made the narrative spin in her favor without her ever having to say much. Now, let's get real. Nobody has rock-solid proof. But in this industry, everyone knows how the playbook runs. Common never came out swinging with a straight denial. Instead, both camps got busy behind the curtain. Jennifer's team allegedly pushed the line that she was laser-focused on work and family, no personal drama. Meanwhile, Common's side floated the softer angle. Still good friends. Don't believe the blogs. From a PR perspective, Jennifer's approach screamed control. Silent dominance. No mudslinging, just letting fans connect the dots themselves. Common's defense? Weak, dismissive, and it made him look like the one scrambling. But here's the wild part. No one actually knows if they ever officially broke up. No statement, no we're done, nothing. That means every sighting, every IG post, every interview turned into clues fans tried piecing together. And just when it felt like things were cooling off, a blind item dropped that relit the whole fire. It claimed Common's new boo was tied to someone from Jennifer's own inner circle. If that's true, this wasn't just messy, it was betrayal on a whole different level. Since that blind item, Common has gone completely ghost. No socials, no press runs, no red carpets. Silence. And silence, in this game, speaks louder than words. Meanwhile, whispers claim Jennifer went into chess mode. She allegedly cut ties with certain friends overnight, switched up her inner circle so fast that Hollywood couldn't keep up. The move only fueled rumors that the betrayal cut way closer than anyone thought. And every public appearance Jen made after, she radiated unbothered energy, fierce fits, glowing harder, and dropping subtle shade on her show that had fans rewinding clips to decode every smile and side-eye. While Jen was thriving, Common was missing. That silence grew deafening, making people think the rumors hit way too close to home. And the craziest part? Brands and sponsors allegedly doubled down on Jennifer. She looked like the untouchable power haze, while Common looked like the one hiding. In Hollywood, image isn't just important, it is everything. If the betrayal angle sticks, this story isn't about romance anymore. It's about loyalty, reputation, and who wins a perception game. For a man known for his smoothness on camera, Common sudden ghosting felt suspicious. PR insiders even whispered that brands tied to him were watching carefully. Because here's the reality. Getting caught in a messy love triangle is one thing. But when the person you're up against runs a daytime show, controls network airtime, and has Oprah in her contacts, that's a whole different battlefield. Right now, their relationship status is murky at best, but the public has already picked sides. Jennifer's being crowned as a wrong queen, classy, calculated, moving like a strategist. Common, his getting cast as a guy who let history repeat itself. Some fans are even clowning him, saying Common is just being Common. The million-dollar question is this. Did he just fumble the most high-profile relationship of his career? Or is someone inside Jen's own camp stirring the pot for drama? Or maybe this whole saga is just smoke that the internet turned into a wildfire. Either way, the story is far from over. The next move, a red carpet appearance, a shady IG caption, or even a surprise duet, will tell us exactly where they stand. So I'll throw it to you. What do you think? Are Jennifer and Common truly done, or are we all just watching another PR game play out? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this saga is only heating up.